Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the tech news of the day. As usual, before we get started, hit the like button or dislike button and click the share button as well. It really helps the channel. Yesterday night, there was an event from Apple called the WWDC 2024 where they have introduced a lot of cool features for their all devices operating systems. Well, first we have Vision OS for the new Vision product, WatchOS 11 for Apple Watch, tvOS 18 for Apple TV box, and we have macOS for the MacBooks and so on. They also introduced new features for AirPods and AirPods Pro. Well, the reason I'm not talking about the features is I'll make a dedicated video for that. So here's just a quick update. They also brought in a lot of cool features for iPad. They got a new calculator app. Most interesting thing about it is Apple Intelligence, where they show off their AI features. And I must say, they really did a great job. Like when Samsung did that Unpacked event with all the AI features, most of it felt like a gimmick. But Apple's Intelligence, at least all the AI features that Apple has showcased, are really impressive and pretty usable. Besides that, Apple has showcased a lot of customization features for iOS, for their iPhones, and it was as if I was looking at an Android phone 5 years back. Like almost all the features that Apple has showcased for its iPhone were on Android like 5 to 6 years ago. They talked about features like locking applications, hiding applications, themes, and whatnot. But it was pretty interesting watching people shouting at all these features. Like they were super hyped for it, like they never saw an Android phone. Next, we have news about CMF Phone 1. So CMF has finally confirmed that it is launching a CMF Phone 1. And it will be an Indian exclusive phone and it will be coming with MediaTek Dimensity 7300 processor. Now first of all, I thought it will come with Dimensity 7200, the same on the Nothing Phone 2A. And you might think 7300 is the successor for 7200. But no, it's the successor for 7050. So this new CMF Phone 1 is not going to be as good as Nothing Phone 2A. And according to the rumors, it should be priced under 20,000. Even at that price, it's not anything impressive. Anyway, this is how the phone looks. There's a dial at the bottom. I thought it might have some functions, but no, it's just a dumb dial for the lanyard. Amazon has acquired MX Player for less than $100 million. MX Player is a streaming service platform just like Disney Hotstar or Z App. Now, this streaming service has been valuated for $500 million, but Amazon bought it for under $100 million. Now, the Indian video streaming market is being dominated by Reliance and Disney Hotstar, like they occupy almost 50%. And this MX Player, according to some reports, occupies like 15%. So Amazon acquiring MX Player is definitely going to be a good thing for both Amazon and MX Player. We got some new information about Samsung Galaxy Ring. Like we got photos of how it actually looks like, and it seems to be coming with ECG sensor. It can monitor your heart rate, variability, blood oxygen, your movements. It can also track your sleep, and it will give you a score based on all these figures, and it's going to be your magic number. And the estimated price for this Samsung Galaxy Ring in India is going to be 35,000 rupees. Will you buy it at 35,000 rupees? Do let us know. So guys, PocoPad is definitely going to come to India. It has been spotted in some records in Bureau of Indian Standards website, and it's going to be the 5G versions. According to the rumors, it'll come with a 12.1-inch display, 2.5K resolution, obviously not an AMOLED display. It has Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, blah blah blah, and it sports a Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 processor. This is a good tablet, but if it is around 15 to 18,000 rupees, maybe you can consider it, but still I'll not recommend it. Even though it's better than other tablets that are under 15,000 rupees, it's nowhere as good as the Xiaomi Pad 6. So if you're just looking for a tablet to watch videos and browse some websites, you can do with normal Redmi Pad as well. But if you want something good for some light gaming, it's better to go with something like Xiaomi Pad 6 or the OnePlus Pad. Or if you want more intensive gaming, you can wait for the OnePlus Pad 2, which will be launching pretty soon. Overall, I'll say this PocoPad is definitely pretty good, but depends on the price. During the launch event of iPhone 15, Ubisoft has showcased its Assassin's Creed game. And finally, it has been launched on both iPhone and iOS. You can download it for free and get started with the game. And if you want the complete game, you have to pay for it later. At least until June 20th, you're getting 50% discount. If you're interested, you can buy it at $25 or 1749 Indian rupees. Qualcomm has launched a new processor called the Snapdragon 6S Gen 3. Now this definitely looks like a new processor, but in reality it's the same Snapdragon 695 processor with just some rebranding. Like there are a lot of posts out there talking about the same thing. So why are they doing this? Snapdragon 695 is definitely a pretty good processor, but it's 3-year-old. So that's why they're rebranding it and selling it at higher price. So if you see a phone with a Snapdragon 6S Gen 3 processor, don't think it's a new processor, better processor. It's the same old processor. Just skip over it. Or if it's at a very good price, then you can consider. Motorola Edge 50 Ultra is coming to India. So this is how the phone looks. It's going to be launching in India on June 18th. It'll come with 12GB of RAM, 512GB of storage, and a Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 processor. Now, according to Motorola standards, it's going to be priced around 40,000 or 45,000 rupees. At that price, this phone is really not recommended. I would recommend you to go with the iQOO 12 instead. A quick note, Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 is as good as Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but it's not almost equal. It is slightly lower, especially in terms of graphic performance. So it's a pretty good processor, but it depends on the competition. Let's see how Motorola prices it. By the way, this phone also comes with some pretty good cameras and some AI features. Let's see what Moto does with it. Now for some interesting products, JBL has launched true wireless earbuds called the Live Flex 3 with a touchscreen on the earbuds case. Now with this touchscreen, you can play or pause a song, go to the next track, increase or decrease volume. You can change the ambient sound settings, like you can enable or disable noise cancellation, and you can also locate your earbuds directly from the case. Now it's priced at $212. If you are interested, you can check it out. This might be one of the directions where earbuds are going. Let's see what happens. Xiaomi has also launched a new product called the Mijia DC Inverter Floor Fan Pro, like a very long name. It's a fan with a power bank. You can easily carry it around and place it wherever you want. Now for the app of the day. This is going to be the first video in the series. I'm going to suggest you an application called Local Send. Now you can install this application on literally all platforms: Android, iOS, iPad, Windows, Mac as well. And the interesting thing about this application is it's free and there are no ads at all. Now using this application, you can easily send files, texts, images or links, literally anything from one device to another. Android to Windows, Windows to Mac, Mac to Android, Android to iPhone. You can literally send any kind of information over Wi-Fi and it works really well. So this is how the app looks. It gives you some crazy names like Efficient Lemon, Great Carrot, Cucumber, probably not. Anyway, it gives you crazy names and you can easily send or receive files using this interface. This is definitely a very useful application and I would definitely recommend you to try it on. By the way, friends, I do have other channels in Telugu and Hindi. So if you know those languages, do subscribe to that channel as well and watch the content over there. It really helps us a lot. Thank you once again. So guys, that's all the news I have for today. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. And if you have any suggestions, definitely comment below this video. It really helps the channel. With that said, see you next time. Bye-bye.